Hello, hello. Welcome back to English Learning Radio, and my name is Stacy. In this video, I'll teach you the slow shadowing method to help you speak English naturally in daily conversations. This technique is perfect for beginners who want to sound confident and fluent. Let's begin. Chapter 1: The Silent Struggle. Section 1: The Classroom Liar. Let me ask you something, and be honest. When was the last time you actually spoke English naturally? Not in your head, not reading a script, but naturally, like you do in your native language? You studied English for years. You passed exams. You know grammar rules. You memorized vocabulary. You can read, you can write. But when someone speaks to you in English, you freeze. Your mind goes blank. Your mouth won't move. And you smile. You nod. You pretend you understand. But inside, you feel trapped. You're not alone. Most English learners live in this silent struggle. They understand more than they can speak. They know the words, but the words won't come out. And every time they fake a smile in a conversation, they feel a little more shame. Because deep down, they think, I'm not as good as I pretend to be. And that feeling stays with you. In meetings, in conversations, in moments when you want to speak, but fear stops you. You've been carrying this secret for a long time. The secret that you're stuck. That English still feels foreign, that no matter how much you study, speaking naturally feels impossible. But here's the truth. It's not your fault. You were never taught how to speak. You were taught how to pass tests, and those are two completely different skills. Section 2: Why FAST failed you. So you tried harder. You downloaded apps, you watched YouTube videos, you repeated sentences as fast as you could, you listened to podcasts at double speed, you did everything the internet told you to do. And still, when it's time to speak, your brain goes blank. Why? Because those methods trained your eyes and your memory, not your mouth, not your ears. You can't learn swimming by reading about water. You can't learn dancing by watching videos. And you can't learn speaking by memorizing grammar rules. Your mouth is a muscle, and muscles need practice. Real, slow, focused practice. But nobody told you that. Instead, they told you to go faster, study more, memorize harder, push yourself. And when you didn't see results, you thought the problem was you. It wasn't. The problem was the method. Because speed without accuracy is just noise. And noise doesn't build fluency. It builds frustration. You worked hard, but the results didn't match your effort. And that gap between how much you tried and how little you improved, that's what made you feel stuck. But today, that changes. Chapter 2: The Shadowing Secret. Section 1: What is slow shadowing? Here's what nobody told you. Your mouth is a muscle, and muscles need slow, repeated training. That's where slow shadowing comes in. Slow shadowing means you listen to English at a natural pace. Then you repeat it slowly, not fast, not rushed, slowly. You focus on 3 things: rhythm, tone, and mouth movement. You're not memorizing words, you're training your mouth to form English sounds naturally. You're teaching your ears to recognize English rhythms. You're building muscle memory. Think of it like learning to dance. You don't start at full speed. You learn each step slowly. You feel the movement. You practice until your body remembers. Then speed comes naturally. English is the same. When you go slow, your brain has time to absorb. Your mouth has time to adjust. Your ears have time to tune in. And over time, speaking becomes automatic, not forced, not translated, automatic. That's the power of slow shadowing. Section 2. Why slow beats fast. Speed is not the goal. Natural is the goal. And natural only comes from slow, deep practice. Here's why. When you go fast, your brain skips details. It rushes, it guesses. It doesn't encode the sound, the rhythm, the feeling. But when you go slow, your brain pays attention. It notices how words connect, how sentences flow, how tone changes meaning. Slow builds accuracy. Accuracy builds confidence. Confidence builds speed. Think about learning to drive. You don't start by speeding. You practice slowly. You feel the wheel. You learn control. Then speed comes naturally. English works the same way. You don't need to rush. You need to feel. You need to listen deeply. You need to let your mouth learn the shapes of English sounds. And when you do that, when you practice slowly with focus, your brain rewires itself. Speaking becomes easier, more natural, more you. Section 3. How it rewires your brain. Imagine this. You're in a conversation. English flows out of you. You don't translate. You don't pause. You just speak. That's not magic. That's neuroscience. When you repeat something slowly, over and over, your brain creates neural pathways, patterns, connections. Your mouth learns movements. Your ears learn rhythms. And over time, speaking becomes automatic. Think about walking. When you were a baby, you didn't think about each step. You practiced. You fell, you stood up, you tried again. And one day, walking became natural. English is the same. Your brain needs repetition. Your mouth needs practice. And when you give them both, slowly, patiently, speaking stops being a struggle. It becomes part of you. And that's when everything changes. Chapter 3. The 4-Step Practice Framework. Section 1. Step 1. Choose simple, real conversations. You don't need perfect English. You need useful English, the kind real people speak every single day. So here's step 1. Choose simple, real conversations. Not textbook sentences, not Shakespeare, not news reports, just everyday English. Things like, "How's your day going?" "I'm just grabbing some coffee." "Yeah, it's been pretty busy lately." These are the sentences you'll actually use in cafes, in stores, in conversations with friends. Don't aim too high. Don't try to sound like a politician or a professor. That's not how real people talk. Real English is simple. It's relaxed. It's full of contractions, filler words, and natural rhythm. So start there. Pick conversations you'll actually need. Ordering food, asking for directions, small talk, daily life. Think of it like learning to cook. You don't start with Michelin star recipes. You start with eggs. Simple, useful, real. That's where fluency begins. Section 2. Step 2. Listen and feel the rhythm. Close your eyes. Listen. Feel how English moves. It has a rhythm, like a heartbeat. Before you speak, Just listen. Don't worry about the words yet. Don't try to translate. Just feel the music of English. Notice where the voice rises, where it falls, where it pauses, where it speeds up. Every sentence has a melody, a flow, a natural rhythm. And if you skip this step, if you jump straight to speaking, you'll miss it. Think about learning a song. Before you sing, you listen. You feel the beat. You absorb the melody. Then, when you sing, it feels natural. English is the same. You're not just learning words, you're learning how English sounds, how it feels, how it moves. So listen first. Let the rhythm sink in. Let your ears tune in to the patterns. Because when you understand the rhythm, speaking becomes easier. It stops feeling foreign. It starts feeling natural. Section 3. Step 3 and 4. Shadow slowly, then repeat until natural. Now, step 3. Repeat the sentence slowly. Match the rhythm. Match the tone. Feel your mouth forming each word. Don't rush. Don't skip. Just speak, slowly. Let your tongue move. Let your lips adjust. Let your breath flow. And then, step 4. Repeat it again, and again, 5 times, 10 times, until it feels comfortable. Your first try won't be perfect. Your second try might feel awkward. But your 10th try, that's where the magic happens. Think about athletes. They practice moves in slow motion first. They focus on form, on precision. Then speed comes. English is the same. Repetition isn't boring. Repetition is powerful. It's how your brain learns. It's how your mouth remembers. So don't skip this step. Don't rush through it. Repeat, feel, adjust. Repeat again. Because every repetition is building something: neural pathways, muscle memory, confidence. And one day you'll speak and it'll feel natural. Chapter 4. Why you'll feel awkward and why that's good. Section 1. The awkward phase is proof you're learning. If it feels easy, you're not learning. If it feels awkward, congratulations, you're exactly where you need to be. Your mouth will feel weird. Your accent might sound off. You'll stumble. You'll pause. You'll feel uncomfortable. And that's exactly what should happen. Because discomfort means growth. Awkwardness means your brain is rewiring. Your muscles are adjusting. You're changing. Think about the gym. When you lift weights, your muscles hurt. That pain isn't failure, it's growth. Speaking English is the same. When your mouth feels awkward, it means it's learning new movements. When your accent sounds off, it means your ears are tuning in. When you stumble, it means you're trying. And trying is how you get better. Most people quit here. They feel awkward, so they stop. They think, I'm not good at this. But they're wrong. Awkward isn't failure. Awkward is progress. So if you're feeling uncomfortable right now, if speaking English feels strange, don't stop. That feeling is proof. Proof that you're growing. Proof that you're on the right path. Stay in the awkward phase. It won't last forever. Section 2. Trust the process, not your emotions. You won't see results today. Maybe not tomorrow, but one day, maybe in 2 weeks, maybe in a month, you'll speak and it'll feel natural. Here's the thing, your emotions will lie to you. You'll practice for days and feel like nothing's changing. You'll repeat sentences and think, this isn't working. But it is. Progress is invisible at first. Then suddenly, it's everywhere. Think of a seed. You plant it, you water it, you wait, and for weeks you see nothing, just dirt. But underground, roots are growing, strength is building, life is forming, and then one day a leaf appears. Your English is the same. You won't see progress every day, but every repetition counts. Every practice session matters. Every awkward attempt is building something inside you. So trust the process, not your emotions. Your emotions will tell you to quit. The process will tell you to keep going. Listen to the process, because one day you'll speak and you'll realize it worked. Chapter 5. Real example. Let's practice together. Section 1. Sentence 1. How's your day going? Don't just watch. Speak with me. Right now, out loud. Let's do this together. Here's the sentence. How's your day going? Listen first. Feel the rhythm. Notice how the voice rises on day. Notice the friendly, relaxed tone. Now, repeat it, slowly. How's your day going? Again. How's your day going? One more time. How's your day going? Good. You just spoke natural English. Did it feel perfect? Maybe not, but that's okay. You're training your mouth. You're building memory. Let's try it again. This time, focus on matching the tone, not just the words, the feeling. How's your day going? See? That's better. You're not memorizing, you're feeling. You're learning how English moves. And every time you repeat it, your brain gets stronger, your mouth gets smoother, your confidence grows. Section 2, Sentence 1. I'm just grabbing some coffee. Now let's try something a little longer. I'm just grabbing some coffee. Listen, notice how it flows. 3 parts. I'm just grabbing some coffee. Notice the contraction. I'm, not I am. That's natural English. Notice how grabbing sounds relaxed, not formal. Real people don't say obtaining coffee, they say grabbing coffee. Now repeat it, slowly. I'm just grabbing some coffee. Again, I'm just grabbing some coffee. One more time. I'm just grabbing some coffee. See? You just spoke 2 natural English sentences. You're already better than you were 5 minutes ago. This is how progress works. 1 sentence at a time. 1 repetition at a time. You're not trying to become fluent overnight. You're building skills, step by step, and every step counts. Section 3, Sentence 3. Yeah, it's been pretty busy lately. This is the English nobody teaches you in school, but this is the English everyone actually speaks. Yeah, it's been pretty busy lately. Listen. Notice the filler word, yeah. Notice pretty used to soften busy. Notice lately at the end. This is real conversation, not textbook English, real life. Now, repeat it. Slowly. Feel the rhythm. Yeah, it's been pretty busy lately. Again. Yeah, it's been pretty busy lately. One more time. Yeah, it's been pretty busy lately. Good. You just practiced 3 natural sentences, 3 pieces of real English, the kind people use every day. And you did it slowly, with focus, with intention. That's the method. That's how you build fluency, not by rushing, not by memorizing, but by feeling, by repeating, by training your mouth to speak naturally. And you're doing it right now. Chapter 6. Your new identity starts now. Section 1. From silent to speaker. You came here as someone who wants to speak English. You're leaving as someone who will. The only question is, will you start today? You are no longer the person who freezes in conversations. You are no longer the person who nods and pretends. You are becoming someone who speaks, someone who practices, someone who grows, someone who doesn't give up. This method works. Slow shadowing, simple sentences, deep repetition. It's not flashy, it's not fast, but it's real. And real is what changes lives. Think of a river. It doesn't carve a canyon in a day, but drop by drop, year by year, it changes stone. Your English is the same. Practice one sentence today, just one. Tomorrow, add another. In 30 days, you'll be a different person, not because you're talented, not because you're lucky, but because you practiced, slowly, consistently, with focus. That's how transformation happens. So start now. Pick one sentence. Repeat it 10 times. Feel your mouth move. Feel English becoming part of you. You have everything you need. The method, the sentences, the knowledge. Now all you need is action. And I know you'll take it, because you're not the person who gives up. You're the person who keeps going. If this slow shadowing method helped you today, I want to hear from you. Leave a comment below and tell me, which sentence did you practice first? I read every single comment. And if you want more simple, powerful English lessons like this, subscribe to English Learning Radio. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. I post new lessons every week to help you speak English with confidence. In the next video, I'll show you how to fix your pronunciation using shadowing, so you sound clear and natural, even if you have a strong accent. You don't want to miss it. Thank you for being here. This is Stacy from English Learning Radio. Now go practice that first sentence. I believe in you. See you next video. Bye-bye.